How Disney became an empire. In the entertainment industry, which is consistently ranked as one of the most lucrative and competitive fields, Walt Disney is consistently ranked as one of the most successful organizations. Walt Disney, whose real name was Walter Elias Disney, is credited with being the first person to create animated cartoon films. He's also credited with being the person who came up with iconic cartoon characters like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. The business he started has grown to become one of the most successful entertainment companies in the world. But how was it that the corporation was able to accomplish this? In today's video, we will see in detail how Disney became an empire. Walt, his parents, and three brothers relocated to Mursaline, Missouri from California when he was a little boy. Walt's interest in art flourished as a high school student. A short time later, Walt and his siblings followed their family to Kansas City, Missouri, and they began helping their dad with newspaper deliveries. Walt enrolled in the Kansas City Art Institute and School of Design to study cartooning. In 1917, Walt and his family relocated back to Chicago, and he enrolled at McKinley High School to continue developing his artistic skills. Walt served as an ambulance driver for the American Red Cross in France and Germany during World War I. After serving in the military, he returned to Kansas and found work as a draftsman at several commercial art studios. During this time, he met Ub Iwerks, an animator and special effects technician who helped bring Mickey Mouse to life. Disney Studios were established in 1923. In 1922, young painters Disney and Iwerks founded a company and began working on a series of animated cartoon sketches and the pilot film for a series of fairy tales called Alice in Cartoonland. After a film distributor in New York bilked him out of money, Disney filed for bankruptcy and relocated to California, where his brother Roy O. Disney already lived. Walt sold a run of his original Alice comedies to a distributor in that city. In October of 1923, Walt opened the Disney Brothers Studio, subsequently renamed the Walt Disney Studio in Hollywood, California. Thanks to the series' popularity and with his brother's invaluable assistance, Iwerks joined the team soon after as a cartoonist. In 1927, Disney and Iwerks created Mickey Mouse, who would go on to become the most well-known cartoon character of all time. The first time we saw Mickey Mouse was in two silent shorts with his girlfriend Minnie Mouse called Plain Crazy and Gallopin' Gaucho. A few months later though, Mickey Mouse's fame skyrocketed once he was included in the musical short Steamboat Willie. The success of Mickey and Minnie Mouse inspired the creation of other animal characters, such as Goofy and Donald Duck, who have human-like characteristics. After some time, Disney began to include human characters and make lengthier cartoons. Walt Disney relocated his studio to Burbank, California in 1940. Walt Disney Productions' initial public offering of stock occurred the same year. Since then, Disney Studios has released numerous film genres. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet to show your support. Now let's continue. When Disneyland and Disney World first opened, Disneyland, Walt Disney's original theme park, debuted in Anaheim, California 15 years later. The park was an instant hit with people of all ages and quickly rose to the ranks of the world's largest amusement park. Disney chose in the 1960s to create a massive new theme park in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, a city close to Orlando. Walt's original plan was to construct a fully functional progress city consisting of business and residential sectors where new ideas could be tried out in a live setting. He proposed the moniker Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow for his plan and lobbied the Florida State Legislature to establish the Reedy Creek Improvement District, which would have given residents of Epcot complete freedom of action within the community's limits. Walt Disney passed away while the park was still being built. Because the company decided to stop working on Progress City after Walt Disney's untimely demise in 1966, the planned residential zones were never constructed. The Disney Company, however, created Walt Disney World Resort in 1971. The massive theme park has expanded over the years to include 4 different sections: the original Magic Kingdom, which opened in 1971, the International Culture and Innovation-themed Epcot, which opened in 1982, the fictitious Words of Television and Theater-themed Disney Hollywood Studios, which opened in 1989, and the animal-themed Animal Kingdom, which opened in 1998. Central Florida is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, and the Walt Disney World Resort was responsible for attracting over 126 million guests in its first decade of operation. The Walt Disney Company, buoyed by the phenomenal success of the Walt Disney World Resort, expanded internationally with the opening of Disneyland parks in Tokyo in 1983, Paris in 1992, and Hong Kong in 2005. One of the most recognizable brands in the world had its start as as a collection of animated cartoons, but it has since expanded into a wide variety of other industries and markets. It was a Disney Imagineer who declared, "If you can dream it, you can do it." This phrase has been misattributed to Walt Disney. Walt's life and the founding of Disney serve as a cautionary tale that you can't rest on your laurels after you've set your sights on a goal. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section how this one was. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more interesting facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned.